Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with some more missing women, children, and men cases. Now this is just an update as well on the series of the Atlanta boy killers. The Atlanta boy killer, Mob James, okay, Rain Williams, okay, and one of his victims. Remember I told you, all of us came back, okay, and they want me to put their pictures in it, okay, but they also right here too if y'all want to talk to them, okay. And she goes by Latonya Wilson. This is how she looked it when he got her. 7-year-old Latonya Lovetta Wilson, 4 feet 60 pounds, attended Jones Elementary. She had a sister, Cheryl, 3 brothers, Christopher, Tyrese, and David, and also 2 half sisters and 2 half brothers. Her grandparents were Velma Wilson and Mr. and Mrs. Booker T. Morris. Wilson was abducted by 2 men from a second-floor window of apartment 7 in 2261 Northwest Wabena Street of the Hillcrest Heights apartment complex in Dixie Hills, wearing a slip and right panties where she lived with parents Clarence and Ella Wilson, so they got her out of the bed. Gladys Durden saw a man climb into the window 4 times, who would have then had to climb over her brother's bed and past her parents' room. He left out the back door, leaving it ajar. She then witnessed him talking to another black male in the parking lot with Latonya in his arms. I'm hearing who? Nathaniel Cater once lived upstairs from her apartment and was suspected to be one of the men speaking in the parking lot. 0400 Sunday 22 June 1980. Witness Amp Riley, who lived next door, said earlier that day he had seen an old model van and 2 males and a female hanging around near the back of the Wilsons' apartment. Yes, after he went into his apartment, he could hear a commotion in the Wilsons' apartment through his kitchen wall, like someone was getting a whipping. Then he heard Ella Wilson's voice yell, "Stop." Riley left his apartment about an hour and a half later. When he saw Ella Wilson seemingly upset, sitting outside on her apartment balcony, she ignored Riley when he called out to her. A maintenance man had replaced the glass in the window a few days before. The same man confessed to another murder and had pictures of all the victims in his room when arrested. I'm hearing yes, another picture of her. The where they found her at, the area, looked like a crossroad. Latonya Wilson's body was found at the end of Babina Streets in a fenced-in area near the interstate with Sarwani Avenue by the United Youth Adult Conference of Atlanta, headed by Reverend Arthur Langford Jr. Her remains were skeletal, and the cause of death was undetermined. October the 18th, 1980. Her case is still considered unsolved by the state. The let me like watch the mummy. I'm gonna put the mummy in for y'all when they take their whole life force. Yes. The funeral was held October the 25th, 1980 at 12 noon. Central Holiness Church, 1059 Washington Street, Southwest, with remains and states at 11 a.m. Elder J.T. Barnetta officiated and was buried in Rest Haven Cemetery, which is an unmarked cemetery next to the cemetery Stonewall and Oak Hill in Griffin, Georgia. She said yes, her body is still in the grave, so we will, if she wants her body, okay, her family said yes, they want her body dug, so we will dig you up, okay? I'm also here in Ray Village or LE. My family just found my other body at Jackie Mill in LE. Um, but I'm gonna keep my skeleton in the military though. What he did to me, I'm gonna keep mine in my grave though. The McDowell Walker Minori, East Point 7620281. So y'all have to help more into this case. Y'all can. I don't do it for the fame of the money. I do because it's what I love to do, and to the real families of this victim. We will say shout out with corporate America. Thank you and stay safe.